Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for joining me here in the wizarding world for some more Hogwarts Legacy. All right, so episode 2. We wrapped up last episode. We made it to Hogwarts after quite a harrowing journey through Vault 12 in Gringotts, and we made it just in time for the sorting ceremony. We missed dinner though, so we went to bed hungry. Hopefully we'll get some good breakfast. But we made it into the house of our dreams. We are officially a Hufflepuff, and I can't be more pumped than I am right now to start classes. So I'm gonna just head on out. We've got a quest marker. It looks like we've got to meet up with Professor Weasley. It looks like we had a good night's sleep. Oh, what's this? Hey, can we have a cup of tea? Maybe it's a nice strong cup of coffee. Oh, hey. Maybe a little early breakfast? Hey, there we go. Eat up, Mr. Sprout. Okay. What's a poster of? This is so cool. All right. Hello there? Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. This is for sure the right house. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. All right.
Feel quite safe in Hogsmeade. It's your own fault if you come unstuck. That's what my mother would say. And certainly keep away from the Hogshead. Most untoward. I should have known
What's
better
this?
than to buy something from a child walking the streets of Hogsmeade.
Oh,
Scallywag.
Ignatia. Ah, I see there.
More like the work of a
I don't think we have the right charm for it yet, though.
Disappeared in a few hours.
Oh, is it the girls' dormitory? Sorry.
To be honest, anything I could get in Diagon Alley this year, I was able to find in Hogsmeade.
As always, a pleasure.
Muggle school is so
Can we actually
dark.
talk to any of these people, or are we still kind of on rails here?
Never been to a Muggle school myself.
Okay.
I adore.
I think we're kind of on rails. Ooh, treasure chest. Please. Oh, it's a house chest, so we don't need like Alohomora or anything.
Not that I'd want to go in, mind you. Oh, yeah.
Floating water cats. Oh my gosh.
Hogwarts looks like to Muggles. Bet it's
Yeah, it
terrifying.
legit does look like
Hogwarts
straight out of the
is
Shire.
amazing.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Feeling a bit
Okay.
nostalgic about leaving one day.
Good morning, fellow Hufflepuffs. Oh, we can talk to people. Oh my gosh. Lenora Everlay.
Oh, hello.
Uh-oh.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made.
Aw,
Can't
thanks.
imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I do have a lot to catch up on.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed, 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm
right.
hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Why do you think you should have been a Ravenclaw?
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in ministry now.
Oh.
I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
Okay then. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Oh, the wit. Adieu. All right. I'm gonna stop off for another apple here. Okay, so we just kind of meet the prevalent students. Oh my gosh, it's the friar. That's so cool. Hello.
Muggle school is so dull compared to Hogwarts.
Adelaide Oaks.
Never been
Oh,
to
Uncle,
Hogwarts
this
school
doesn't
myself.
sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Really nearly.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Oh, thank you. I think I like Adelaide.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes, he travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Okay. Well, it was really nice to meet you.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Have you ever seen a professor outside the castle? I find it jarring.
Little dancing
to see someone
cactuars
like
in there.
Professor Weasley at the Three Broomsticks.
I wonder how we'd get into Black's office. Not that I'd want to go in, mind you. Well, not if he's there.
Arthur's got you. It's all right. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Oh, who that? She fresh.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch
Oh, he,
him.
sorry.
Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
That is a shame. I am all about the magical beasts.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
So you've never had a pet?
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the
Oh.
puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
I think we're going to be friends, Arthur. I really do.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
I want to meet the friar. Are the ghosts just kind of props? Or can we actually talk to them? Can I get one more apple for the road? Excellent. There we go. Ah, good morning,
Good
Professor.
morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Oh my gosh.
OWLs. Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
I completely forgot. And it's funny, too, because I'm actually just over halfway through Order of the Phoenix right now. I've been reading a chapter a night to my son before bed,
The guide
and
will
it's
give you
just been
opportunities to
awesome.
practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
Hey!
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness.
Simply cast Revelio on it,
Revelio.
and we'll see what the guide says.
Hey! Are these cashews? Hmm. Oh, okay. Field guide page. House Elf Recipe Book. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. Do we actually get to cook? I think we get to utilize potions, which is what I'm hoping will be my strongest suit. You've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress toward completing challenges appears here. Open field guide. Oh, cool. This is your wizarding level. XP from challenges increases your level and power. Oh, okay. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Whoa, okay. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier. Okay, that's cool. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards. Cool.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I mean, I can appreciate that Revelio is like an actual spell, and it makes sense. Roll. What's this?
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh, cool. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes common grounds and the Great Hall. Select the Great Hall region. Oh, the only accessible flag. Select. In this view, you see the flue flames available for that region. Oh, undiscovered flames. Okay. Fair enough. The right side is where you'll find academic points of interest, including astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Okay, I've just have the one. Central Hall. Okay then. I hope that's what I was supposed to do.
Here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Oh, cool.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Pretty much all our supplies have been eaten by a dragon. Can you tell me about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronen. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Well, we know what it is, but what can you tell me about it?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Hecat. We all know what Hogsmeade is, but we'll see what she's got to say.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
That's a tough one. It's Weasley's one of those trusted names, but made a promise.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Mm-hmm.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Thank you. All right, 5 seconds to gush. This is stunning. The films did a great job of doing Hogwarts justice, but this is a beautiful representation, and I am so excited to see every corridor, every room. You stepping on bugs? All right.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Can't say I liked lying to her.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Track available quests from the map. I do solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. Main quests. Completing a main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Defense against the Dark Arts class. Field guide shows Professor Hecat's class in the lower section of the astronomy wing. I could get lost in this castle. Okay. Some quests are locked by a spell or level requirements. In cases, you need to be the required level and or have the required spell in order to activate the quest. You know, that makes sense. Charms class. Ooh, we can learn Accio and Levioso. So, like, is there a choice? Oh, okay, and there's, basically, in the astronomy wing, there are collection chests, there's field guide pages, and there's demiguise statues. Astronomy tables. Wow, okay, so there's a lot to find. I found one of 150 pages within Hogwarts. Okay, so do I just select one? Go to Charms.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
Oh, yeah!
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Will Ollivanders to spin around? Cast Charmed Compass. Oh, okay.
Revelio.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Lenora, hey, what up, girl?
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other paintings like it?
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Fair enough. What have you learned?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
I can look in on it if you want.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
What spot? Oh, like that location? Looks like a stair, and then there's the Fat Friar. That's what I'm looking for. Is it in the same room?
I had an
What in the what? Hey. Deluxe house cloak? Uh-oh. Here. Traditional appointed... Well appointed, what does that mean? Is that like the tiers? Oh, it requires, I'm guessing, wizard level 2. Okay. Hey, ooh, those are nice gloves. No. Oh, do I get a bowler hat? Seriously? No. If it had been like a proper wizard's hat, you know I'd wear it. All right, we're gonna worry about that stuff later.
Revelio.
So yeah, can I be late for class? Like, should I just go, or is it one of those things where I can wander and then eventually... What's this? Hey! This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base. Ooh, I'm dangerously close to leveling up for that new robe anyway.
Revelio. This looks like the location from the painting.
That's
what
it.
could
Oh,
be
yeah.
so special about it?
Gregory the Smarmy. The statue with an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hey, level 2. All right. Might as well get deluxed out. Increases my offense. Ooh, that's a proper fancy set of robes. All right. Moving up in the world. All right, so can I...
Lumos.
Oh,
Let's
like
get
a moth
you back
to the
your
flame.
frame, little moth.
I see.
They really shouldn't allow food and drink.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
That was proper cool. All right. Is Lenora still around, or is she in class? Oh, she's up there.
Revelio.
Then in the end, it didn't.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Yeah, happy to.
Moth! I should have seen that.
Hey. So I'm not sure if this is just like a taste of what side quests are going to be like. Little puzzles. Spamming Revelio all over the castle. We'll see. I'm still having the time of my life. Like, don't get me wrong. I just trying to figure out how much of this I ought to be doing on camera, and like if I just want to do kind of similarly to what I did with Elden Ring, is just. Oh, jeez, you can really go anywhere.
Revelio.
Professor Blesk, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and Cressida Bloom seems to think of the library as her own personal arena in which to practice her latest incantations. Most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics. Oh, is Peeves in here? Okay. I should get to class. Okay. I think we gotta go up one more floor.
Professor Ronen tends to go on a bit.
Oh, good. Okay, so we're not late.
Finish the lesson.
All of the shops.
Revelio.
Sarah, I want him to go back to the
Always
lesson.
put a bit of something extra in the bag.
Let's go to class.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you. Netsai. Nice to meet you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Natty, okay.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronen yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
I'm in Charms class.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
Seriously, one Accio and now we're on a field trip?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Okay. Kind of like skee ball in reverse. Hold RT and press the assigned button to cast Accio and pull the target closer. Release to cease casting the spell.
Accio. That's it!
Oh, stay there! Oh.
Splendid! Excellent control there.
Stop. Okay. Could have been worse.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff.
Hey.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Oh.
Phew.
All right, Mr. Sprout. Gotta do the house proud.
Accio.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Very good.
Let us see this.
Okay, we got a chance to take the lead here.
Quite impressive. Here we go.
I wonder if she can knock the other balls out. I think I'm gonna see.
That is how it's done.
All right, Mr. Sprout. Bring it home.
Accio. That's it.
Hey! Summoner's Court winner. Good game.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Ooh, way to go.
There we go. I know everyone is watching, but you are doing quite well.
Oh no, it's gonna get pushed off.
Don't lose your composure.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna have to go with 250s, and even then, I probably.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Here we go. Yes.
Okay, we need another 50 to win. All right, focus, Sammy. Say when.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Okay, and... No!
Brilliant!
Well, good game, Natty.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here.
Oh,
Before
cool.
I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
What's Wagadu like?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
How big is it?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
That's really cool.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Indeed. Well, thanks for telling me about it. I'm really glad to have met you.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronen wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
Revelio!
If you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using...
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Hello, Professor.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Fair enough. Hey, there we go. Level 3. And I just want to state for the record that we went 1-1. So if anything, it was a tie. Telling me to take the loss in stride. I did lose the second round. Okay.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronen.
New quest available. Okay, so we've been to Charms class. I guess now we just go to Defense Against the Dark Arts. Appears to be downstairs. All the way downstairs.
Revelio.
Is that all you've got?
Oh, jeez.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Ooh, this could be fun. I actually kind of appreciate that, like, you have to learn the wand movement for the spell. All right, here we go. Hey, success.
Levioso.
It's Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Well done.
Levioso!
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel.
Oh, Seabass.
Using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, good performance.
I know.
Your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Protego. Complicates things.
Protego.
Levioso.
I do enjoy life duels. And all of my students with this again.
You're good. Stupid perspective.
Levioso.
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
A win!
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I like Seabass.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you,
Hey.
Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Hello there.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Thanks. Yeah, it seems to know what's going on.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat. No, I can't say that because I'm still trying to keep the secrets.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Fair enough.
Till next time.
I really have made a mess of things.
What up, Cressida?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian.
Oh no.
You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That's amazing, actually.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents.
Oh no.
Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Matt tell you on? Or tell
Why
on you?
did Amit tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Alright, yeah, I'll
I
take a look.
suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Flying off the shelves. Okay, so are they all in the library? Because I saw some books like flying around, like that one over there. Can I Accio that one? Oh, okay, so that's what those are.
I'd rather travel by Flu Network any day.
I hope this is the right way.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Oh, there's one.
Accio!
I'm not sure how stealthy I need to be about this, or if I can just blatantly be whipping out my wand. Oh, there's another one in the library.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a good day. That is until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. I had to empty my entire cauldron and start over again. He's such a menace, thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Arbroath, Smokies again for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie. That is a pretty boring diary, but... You know, your thoughts are your own. Oh.
Revelio.
One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students, and was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm at the slightest sneeze. Hey, level 5! Oh, I think that's one of our books. Oh, there we go.
Accio!
Obviously, Hogwarts is the best movie school.
Revelio.
Hey, another one of these. Okay, no, I'm a man on a mission. And we all know what those mirrors are for. Oh, there's another book.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Serious? Maybe if I was Slytherin, we'd do a little extortion, but no, here
you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
That was pretty great. So, side quests largely seem just kind of rudimentary, kind of fetchy, but I'll do some more off camera and see kind of if they're worth including in the recordings. This is a really expansive game, and I don't really see side quests being side quests in the way like Elden Ring or Skyrim, say, side quests would be. So it might just be one of those things where like we'll do recordings of major plot points so we can actually get some exciting content for you. Not that I'm not enjoying this. I'm having a phenomenal time. It's just I'm not sure how much of this is something that someone would just want to sit and watch, as far as just randomly walking through the castle. So given that, I think we're going to call this an episode. We're going to start the next one on our way to Hogsmeade, hopefully. I'm not really sure what to expect beyond this point, but thank you guys so much for just sharing this content with me, for enjoying this amazing wizarding world. I went to Charms class and Defense Against the Dark Arts. These are things that I've always wanted to do. So yeah, thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed the content, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It does incentivize me to keep these episodes coming and coming and coming. So yeah, thank you all again. Have a phenomenal day, and we'll see you in the next one.